You tuned in. I see y'all. So, let's see. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get it started. Let's go ahead and get it started. Like, yeah, let's do this. Period. I'm childish.
For the Couch Chronicles, there ain't no fucking
and I mean none.
limits.
No limits.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central.
Shout out to everybody that's already tuned in. Y'all see it.
And now we're live every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. That's every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit. It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
Okay. Let me turn me up a little.
What I'm not about, but if I make one call, so it'll be better to stay quiet, don't be running your mouth. I hit the roll and double back and put it right on the shelf. Smoke clear, I got that fire that be selling itself. Yeah, fiends calling, I'm the one that can help. Got me a new car, if I hit a new side, yeah, honey, I'm getting money, so you think they hating hard, but they won't stop me. I'm pushing off and you won't stop me. You're Superman, cause you ain't like me.
Time it is. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time. Make sure you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Apple, Pandora, and THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Big O, Twitch, like, fan base, all of that. Okay? And I stream every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. I know, look at that. I know. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. So today is Prison Jail Felon Talk. Actually, this whole week is Prison Jail Felon Talk. So if you've done any time and you are brave enough to share your story, hey, Rain Crow. If you are brave enough to share your story, then you're more than welcome to come share it right here on the couch. And I know that sometimes it's awkward to, express yourself about what happened on the yard, but if you don't speak about it, then who's gonna know what you went through? Who's gonna know your story, your legacy, the shit that made you who you are today? Who's gonna know what? Because a lot of times people see us and immediately they judge us. Immediately they like, look at this motherfucker. Like, we could look anytime. I don't give a fuck how you looking. A motherfucker gonna be like, ugh, why they looking like that? Or they did time, or I'm telling you, they'll try to throw it in your face. They'll try to make you feel some type of way. So don't be scared to share your story, because there's somebody out there right now that wants to share their story, but they scared because they like, people gonna judge me. Well, there's other people that's out here that's not gonna judge you, that literally want to hear your story. And, we want to be here for you just like we there for anybody else that did time. Hey, Elizabeth, we do everything that we can for anybody that was locked up. I know that I do. And anybody that I do know that was locked up, they the same way. We have a softer heart for people that was in the same situation as us, even if we don't know them. We just do. So before we go on, I do want to give a moment of silence for the ones who didn't make it here today for whatever reason. Like I said, this whole week is Prison Jail Felon Talk. If you are a Thunder fan, then you know that they're playing the Hornets tonight. So make sure that you tune in. Coming up on the couch, we got the Passion Projects, January the 22nd. Make sure that you check out their soundtrack to their Cost of Beauty film. The film, we're going to talk more about it on the 22nd. We're going to talk about the film. We're going to talk about the soundtrack. We're going to talk about everybody that's involved and everything that they do and what they have coming up. So that's going to be January the 22nd. January 12th is Mental Health Talk. January 14th is Stop the Gun Violence. January the 21st is Sickle Cell Talk. January the 26th will be Swept Under. January 28th will be Shroom Talk. And January 30th will be Fuck Fentanyl. If any of these subjects resonate with you, then please come share your story. Fentanyl is a big thing in our community, in the world, actually. All of these subjects, mental health talk, very important. These are very important. These are stapled subjects on the couch that you'll always catch on the couch. So I definitely appreciate all my couch potatoes, that come back, rewatch, re-listen, even whenever you can't catch it on the days that I'm live, and then you have to come back and rewatch. I'm not mad about that. Like, I don't get mad if I see like 2 viewers. I don't be like, oh my God, I'm not going to go live tomorrow because it was only 3 people watching. I don't give a fuck. Denise, I love you. Whether you watch or not, the information is going to be there. Guaranteed. Check. Oh. Okay. Let's get into it. Oh, before we get into it, let me tell you, make sure to check on your strong people. Anybody that you mess with, anybody that you say that you love, check on them. If you know anybody that's in a hospital, make sure that you do a wellness check. If you don't know why I say that, because I started my podcast because I was held hostage in a hospital and nobody really came up there. And I was begging people like, please come up here, please sit with me, because they do shit to us. I'm not just saying to us black people, but majority, but I'm saying us as people who don't have somebody that's in the hospital with them. You think that they ain't plotting to steal your organs and shit? Yeah, it's real and it happens. So make sure that you check on your people that's in the hospital. If you know anybody that's locked up, make sure that you write them, love on them, send them some love, because when I tell you that it's tough in there, it's tough. It's tough on the yard. And even if you act as if you are tougher than the yard, that doesn't exclude the fact that it's fucked up in there and that you're really going through it in your head and you can't share it with anybody because you don't want nobody using it against you. So make sure that you check on your people. And if you guys have been using the Emilio app, I love the Emilio. Like, I used to always talk to you guys about Emilio. I used to encourage you to download it and use it to write your peoples that's in prison. But now they are discontinuing the Emilio app completely. All because there are people who would like to use it the wrong way. And it really doesn't make any sense because, first of all, why can't y'all just use your own fucking phone instead of using a huge platform that was meant to bring inmates together with their families? Now y'all was doing the most. I'm talking about they was sending threats, sexual explicit content. We don't even know if it was child pornography that was sent in. But all we know is that they're discontinuing it and it's going to be no longer. Now, how do you send your family pictures now? Like, if you don't have that app? And what if they didn't have, a cell phone? What if they don't got a cell phone? Or what if, you know what I'm saying? What if all they had was the Emilio app to be able to get a hold of their family? What if that was it? Now, there are people who literally don't give a fuck about messing things up for the people who are going to be in there the longest. And I bring that up specifically because whenever you're locked up, you have to be mindful of who is in there longer than you. You can't just think about yourself and thinking about your happiness when you're only doing a blink of time. Like you literally only got this much time. And this person that's next to you got 25 to life. But yet you coming in and you doing things to make sure that they cell get shook down all the time, that, that privileges get taken away, that would have benefited these people that were locked up for a long time. But the short timers, they come in and they fuck shit up. That's why a lot of times they don't put short timers on the same yard as people with a lot of time, because they not going to do nothing but try to not even so much as trick their time off. Because I don't even think they be thinking, I'm going to trick my time off. I think they be thinking, I'm going to be big dog in this bitch. I don't give a fuck how long I'm in this motherfucker. Not realizing that being big dog in that motherfucker means shakedowns, means privileges taken away. And even though you don't care about the privileges because you don't have that much time and you feel like, oh, well, it don't matter to me, I'm about to go home anyway. But what about the people that are still locked up, that have a lot of time, that want and need these privileges to make it through to the next day? That want or need these privileges to keep them motivated to stay alive. Because there's times on the yard where you literally feel as if you don't want to be alive. And that's real talk. So having something that makes you feel as if you're in the world, or, doing something with your life other than sitting here doing time. Having something to keep your mind occupied from fucking itself is everything. It's everything. So, if you are one of those people that are facing time and you like, you know what? I see y'all. Thank you. If you're facing time and you like, you know what? I want to do my time the right way. And I'm saying this because the reality that anything can happen to any one of us at any time is there. Whether you want to believe it or not. When I'm putting this information out here, I'm not saying I'm putting it in an atmosphere for you to go to prison. I'm putting it in an atmosphere that if you are someone who is facing time and you just so happen to come across this live, this podcast, then you need to know the do's and don'ts to make sure that you do your time and don't let your time do you. Hey, Ken. Seriously, because you can get in prison and you can think that you are the strongest person in the world. You could think that you're so strong-minded that nothing is going to happen. You see people come out and they different. You like, oh, I'm not finna come out like that. I'm about to be good. Oh, no. Then all of a sudden you get out and you don't even realize that you're just as institutionalized as the person that you was making fun of. And sometimes people that didn't even do a lot of time still comes out institutionalized. It's fucked up. But if you are one of those people, yes, January 20th is her court date. Wow. Okay. If you are one of those people, you see, January 20th is her court date. I bet you she never imagined that she would be having a court date. You see what I'm saying? It can happen to any of us. So again, if you are coming across this live and you're like, this doesn't resonate with me, but it resonates with a friend or somebody that I know close to me, just listen up. Because even though some people may put themselves in a position to be put in prison, that does not mean that they deserve to be ignored, that they deserve to be treated wrongfully, like, it's so many things that happens in prison. Like, you can be tortured, raped, beat. The police, if they don't like you, they can take all of your privileges away. Like, they can do whatever they want to. So if somebody that you know is locked up and they call you and they like, yo, I need your help. I don't mean to put this on you, but you know, it's a lot of stuff that's going on here and they getting away with shit. Do what you can to get the word out. Don't be like, you know what? You know, you got yourself in there. No, do what you can to get the word out, because those officers, they do stuff thinking that that people don't have somebody that's going to actually advocate for them. So make sure that you are the advocate for your friends and family that's locked up. You have to advocate for them, even if you don't believe that they're innocent. I mean, do they have to be innocent to be treated fairly? No, really. If you are in a prison, don't you think that you need to have three meals, a roof over your head, to be treated, now to get this, to be treated respectfully? To be treated respectfully. Now that's big. Because an officer in prison does not have to treat you with respect. I don't give a fuck if you demand respect from everyone. They do not have to respect you, and they will disrespect you on purpose to push you to your limit. And if your limit is you saying out your mouth, oh my God, like I feel like I want to kill myself and da-da-da-da-da-da-da, they not gonna comfort you. They're not gonna say what they can to make you not feel that way anymore. They not. They're gonna say everything they can to make sure that you do kill yourself. Seriously. Denise said officers be the most crooked in there. They really do. And they plot and they actually prey on people, women and men, who are going through it the most, you know, who are crying a lot, fighting a lot. You said, that's my worry, that they're going to push and she'll push back. Exactly, Ken, because a lot of people, just because we get locked up does not mean, and granted, we want to go home. We want to go home, but not every time are we going to allow somebody to come in on this yard, whether it's staff, officer, inmate, whoever, to come in our face and just disrespect us constantly or keep pushing us without us pushing back. Because sometimes we don't even think of the consequences. We think of the reflexes, or you know, we don't think of, oh, this is going to get me in SHU. No, we don't give a fuck about SHU at that point, because you've pushed me to my limit. So anybody who is facing time, I want to encourage you, if you are being pushed to your limit, if you are being pushed, period, it's for a reason. They don't like inmates that can shine through the darkness of the penitentiary. They don't like inmates that can smile even when they're supposed to be crying. They don't like inmates like you. They don't like inmates like you are planning to be. They want you in conflict, in SHU, locked up longer. They don't care. You have to, once you know you facing time, you have to make it a point to care yourself. Period. You have to make it a point to be the best version of you, even if nobody notices. Because the one time you do something on that yard, that's all they're going to use. They're going to use that every time. When I first hit the yard, And I don't mind telling y'all this. I don't have no shame in my game. When I first hit the yard, I was a thief. I was. Especially if you talk shit to me. If I knew I couldn't fight you, not because I thought that you could whoop me, but because I wanted to go home. And when you get in prison, when you first get there, they tell you, you know, you be good for the first 90 days or first year. And you can get, you know, you can get out on good time. This is what they tell you. This is what they make you believe. Like, you know, so people come in. And when they first come in, they're angels. A lot of people do. They come in, they're angels. They're heaven sent. Everything that you could think. They're a model inmate because they want to get out. The one moment that they found out that it ain't happening, it's over with. So you have to do all that you can to be the best version that you know how to be of yourself. Now, granted, there's some people that was like me that got locked up at a young age, and we don't even know who we are. On top of that, we thrown in prison. So now we have to get to know a person that we're actually making up to make sure that we survive in prison. That we're actually, this person that we are, that's not even who we are. But we have to be this person until we get out. That way we make sure that we're protected on the yard. Y'all know, all my life I had to fight. Y'all know, no, really. In prison, you're going to feel like every day is a fight. Every day is going to feel like a fight because the tension on the yard is so thick that even if it has nothing to do with you, it still affects you. It still affects you. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who to talk to. And then whenever you finally do, it might get thrown back in your face. You don't know. You're just holding your breath, just waiting to see when somebody is going to change their mind about being that real person that they say that they are. It's so many different personalities on the yard. And that's from inmates, staff, and all. So I urge you that if you are facing time, to protect your mind, your body, and your soul. Don't just get with one person because you like, ooh, she fine, or ooh, he fine. I gotta have that. You don't know what that pussy come with. You don't know what that dick come with. And a lot of times we get in there and we don't ask people, hey, what are you in prison for? We don't. You said all while they're laughing at you, talking about, look what I made her do. Exactly. Denise, you hit the nail on the head with that one. I don't know if y'all realize this, but what it'll do to your mental, knowing that somebody playing on your mental, and then when you finally find out that everybody's laughing at you. I done seen people on the yard go to lock because somebody was laughing at them. If you are one of those people that have a hard, not even a hard, but a bad temper. So anytime that somebody say anything, you literally popping off. That ain't gonna fly in prison. Because people want you to pop off. They want you to do that. So they can continue to make you pop off and trick yourself off. And then once you trick yourself off, depending on who made you trick yourself off, if it's somebody that got a little bit of time just like you, the old heads is watching you. They watching you to check your ass. And whether you believe in respecting your elders or not, it might not even be about respect your elders in prison. It's about respect the old heads. And the old heads can be somebody younger than you if they've been locked up longer than you. I'm just saying. You got to respect the game. Otherwise, you're going to end up doing your time the hard way. The hard way. Back to the story. So, people would make me mad, whatever. If I'm not able to fight them, I'll steal their stuff. And even if I don't even use it for myself, or even if I don't sell it, sometimes I will steal it just to throw it away. So, in the midst of doing that, thinking that I'm doing this to stick up for myself, I made a reputation for myself as the thief. So anytime I would get a roommate and something would come up missing, they would try to blame me, even if it wasn't me. So that's why I say you have to be careful. Hold on. Hello? Okay. Now I know I got an appointment. What's wrong with them? I thought it was important. Shit. But, so I made that reputation for myself, not on purpose, thinking that I'm sticking up for myself, but it stuck with me until I was able to shake it. So don't go into prison making a bad name for yourself for the wrong reasons. Literally make it fucking count. Make it count. If you're going to do it, make it count. Because you can literally have the wrong reputation and it will last your whole prison sentence. Whether you came in at 16 and left at 55, it will still stick with you. So, prison ain't easy, and it's not what you want. But if you are facing time, please protect your mind, your body, and your soul, because you can lose all of that right there on the yard. If you're just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. Yes. Okay. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday and Friday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Make sure that you follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcasts, THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Big O, like, Twitch, fan base, favorited, TikTok. I said that. All of it. Okay. Make sure that you subscribe. You don't want to miss the couch. It is the 5th season. I'm super excited. I ain't even got no bell, nothing. I just got this. Yeah, whatever. But it's the 5th season, and I got this. It's the 5th season. Oh, yeah, it's the 5th season. I love y'all so much, y'all. It's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. And I will see y'all tomorrow. Good night.